Well, hey guys. As we get closer and closer to my birthday, and I'm reminded how, Father Time and Lady Death come together to grab the back of your shoulders, kind of massage you and give you a whisper into your ear that we're almost there. And then you get the chills when you remember we're not sure where we're going, but we are almost there, aren't we? But yeah, who needs to think about, real fears when you have irrational ones that your mind creates while the medication slowly tries to balance everything out? You know what's not balanced though? A fight with a polar bear. I just saw a news article that said a woman and a child were killed by a polar bear when approached by one in the snow. I mean, yeah, dude, you're on his turf. The polar bear's at full strength in the snow, and I wouldn't want a chance at all going up to one, Like, what the fuck did you think? Hey, if I walk up to this polar bear with, a glass bottle of Coca-Cola, he'll just chill and drink that shit and give me a thumbs up or something? Now, either you handed the polar bear, a Mexican Coke and got him all extra wired because of that extra sugar that comes in the Mexican Coca-Cola shit, or we're going with, the reality of the situation where, yeah, don't fucking get close to a polar bear. They may look friendlier than regular bears, but just because they're white and not brown or black doesn't make them less of a threat. You racist piece of fucking garbage. You racist piece of shit. Fuck. Or I don't know, maybe this was just a tragic accident because they shot that polar bear down after the attack. Of course, when they show pictures of it showing him in the best light instead of mug shots like they do with the brown and the black bears, am I right? Again, that's privilege. Different bears get in different parts of the world, right? Us Americans don't know how to treat the black and the brown bears. That's why we have BLM, Bear Lives Matter. And of course, all the money from that organization goes straight to the bears, and it isn't just a scam for people who are running the organization to funnel money to themselves and exploit people for their own financial gain, right? Am I right? But again, what do I know? I'm just an ex-employee trying to get my back pay, or should I say payback? You know where that line's from? That's a line from The Mask. I really need to watch the sequel, Son of the Mask, for all the shit it gets and how it supposedly ruined Jamie Kennedy's career. I really want to sit down and watch it. I wonder what its Rotten Tomatoes score is, if it's any better than Velma on HBO, And with all the shit that's getting, you would think it would end Mindy Kaling's career, fuck with HBO, but nope, doesn't seem to be the case. The numbers are showing people are definitely watching it, and nowadays what people think about something doesn't matter as much as people actually watch it, I mean, people don't like the stories about a mother and son being attacked and killed by a polar bear, but we still click and view on that shit because we're all fucking sick people. We're a sick population. Stay all night, we save the population. Stay all night, we save the population. Dang, did you see that Party City is filing for bankruptcy? I've made this joke before, but who's the mayor of Party City and what party runs it? The clowns, which are the Democrats? I mean, shit, look at all the financial problems and recessions our own country is going to. And that shit is just like Party City. So, booyah, there's the banger of a political joke right there, huh? Writes itself. I just imagine the guy who's the mayor of Party City probably really likes sniffing little girls' hair or something. Like we see in those videos of Joe Biden, those compilations of Joe Biden sniffing young girls' hairs on YouTube. Yeah, that's pretty bad looking for him, but it's pretty entertaining to watch how fucking crazy people just let that shit go down. But then you look at how this old man falls downstairs and falls off bikes and literally forgets where he's at and people's names, and he mumbles all this shit. And it's why the fuck did this guy win? He's barely sentient. God, why can't presidents be younger and not old and not able to comprehend? And why did it have to be creepy, Fucking old people, I swear. But yeah, rest in peace to Party City. Hopefully they make it after the world eventually runs out of helium, which I hear that's supposed to happen within the next few years or so. And honestly, that's fine, right? What else are we using helium for other than just blowing up balloons? Give me another use for it, please, in the comments below, if you could find one. And I don't know. I think balloons are just a fucking waste of money. They're blown up. They eventually run out of air and stop floating, and that's it. A piece of deflated plastic, and it's just adding waste to the earth. Or if you let it go into the sky, and when you're a kid, you think it's gonna go up into space, but it just like falls into the ocean, and a fucking turtle swallows it and dies. I don't know. There's a bunch of shit, right? Speaking of waste to the earth, 1,000 Pound Sisters is back on TLC, and man, I need to get back to watching that show. That really, really, really fat one, Tammy, is probably like a miracle to modern science, to the fact that she's still alive, weighing almost 700 and something pounds or some shit. And it's like, God, that's insane. I don't even think Yokozuna weighed that much at the fucking end of his wrestling career. And people just allow her to eat, because you know damn well she's legit not getting up to feed herself. She's too lazy. Someone's got to fucking feed her and like move her chin up and down so it swallows for her, and got to massage her throat too like a baby bird. But yeah, I need to watch that shit, man. Also, you wonder if like the TLC people are even wanting her to lose weight, because obviously the fatter she is, and that stays like more dramatic, and it becomes like a better entertaining show for people to want to watch even more, you know. The same with Shauna Ray. Have you seen Shauna Ray? She's like an adult woman, but she's kind of like trapped in a little kid's body or some shit. And that shit got a second season. I had no idea, man. I was like, man, I gotta catch up with all these TLC shows. They're fucking great. TLC's great. Y'all idiots are watching Velma and The Last of Us when there's a treasure trove of real content on the Learning Channel. Is that even what it stands for anymore? The TLC? Because yeah, I don't think anyone's learning shit on there. They're probably learning more about what not to do. Also, a quick shout out to my newest patron, Daniel. Thank you for signing up for my Patreon. I'm really trying to add more content on the Patreon, so if you go on there, you can hear. I try to put at least one weekly exclusive like item, like an episode or a call or a video, you know. And here I had an exclusive phone call between me and the infamous Harrison Blake Young, a public TV broadcaster. That actually he might interview me next month if like the stars align and we can make the plans to do so. If you want to check out his work, he's on you just search like Topic Time with Harrison Young on the YouTube. And he's a very interesting character, he is. But we had a nice chat on the phone, and I recorded it and put it on the Patreon so you could hear us talking for about 10 minutes. And it's, you know, for $5 a month, I'm trying to give you the what's worth and entertain you. So, like, let me know what you want to see in the comments below, or even to my patrons that listen. You know, like, keep telling me what you want to see, and I'll do my best to be entertaining to you, the audience. Speaking of entertaining, and the last thing I do want to talk about is, did you see how Dolly Parton came out with like these cake mixes? And she honestly, she had come out with one, but she's coming out with like a bunch more, and even cornbread. And God, dude, like, we bought one of the cake mixes. It's like a coconut cake or something, and my niece had made it, and damn, it was fucking good. Like, I remember the day before, I was so sick. I don't remember why, but I just like hadn't eaten all day, and I woke up in the morning and I was like, God, I haven't eaten something all day. This coconut cake's here, and it was just so fucking good. It was like the bread of Christ or something. And it's just like you knew anything by Dolly Parton would be, you know. And I will always love you. And then she's making cornbread too. Like, my God, dude, I'm gonna be in heaven when we get around to making fucking chili with that cornbread. Cheese and crackers, man. The only thing that would make those cake mixes even sweeter is if they had like Dolly Parton's actual breast milk evaporated or freeze dried in that mixture, so you could just taste how sweet Dolly Parton actually legitimately is. Like, her tits are like what the Greek woman god statues are made of. She's a fucking goddess, you know. But yeah, I could talk about Dolly Parton all day. You want to talk about Dolly Parton some more? No, that's it, guys. That's another one for today. I know I've asked this, but who do you think would win in a fight, a polar bear or a brown bear? And yes, we could say, well, where's it located, in the woods or in the snow? I don't know, man. Just comment. Let me know who you think has the edge in that. Maybe they'll make a movie about this, like they did the cocaine bear. And I don't know why people are trashing the idea of that movie, like a bear who swallowed all this cocaine and he was like the strongest creature on earth for fucking 45 minutes or something. I remember when the movie Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter was like announced, and I was like, God, sounds fucking ridiculous, you know? Whatever, he freed the slaves, but I don't remember him doing that shit, you know? And then I remember people, when I would burn DVDs, people actually bought it, so I like sat down and watched a burnt copy of it, and it was like actually really entertaining. Like Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter was a great fucking movie. So yeah, give like these weird ass movies a chance, like Cocaine Bear, and yeah, go shop at Party City and help out their economy. Maybe if they sell enough balloons, it'll help with their inflation. You get it? You get it? Because balloons are inflated. Yeah, man. God, America's so fucking screwed right now, aren't we? Our economy is just terrible. Jesus Christ. Whatever. I'm gonna go try and see about buying some of that baked Dolly Parton cake mix, and we'll fucking watch 1,000 Pound Sisters and catch up on that shit. But thanks for being here, guys. And there goes another day. I appreciate you, and be safe and take care. Bye.